Hello, 2027. Happy Friday. We are going to start off today by reviewing your homophones practice that you did on either Wednesday or Thursday of this week. I asked you in the short story to highlight in yellow the words that are incorrectly spelled. I told you that there were 10 words that are incorrectly spelled and that the incorrectly spelled words are homophones. So I'm going to show you the answers, and I need you to open up your document and make sure that you check to see you got your answers correct. Heads up, the homophones that we see here are deer and deer, D-E-E-R, deer, the animal, or D-E-A-R to show affection to somebody. Knight versus knight, K-N-I-G-H-T, knight is for the knight in shining armor that protects people. N-I-G-H-T, knight is for the night sky. Knot and knot, K-N-O-T, that's the kind of knot to tie things. N-O-T knot means, it means not, right? It just means it's not happening. Opposite of yes, well, opposite of yes is no, but not is not. And then bolder was gone over up here. Bolder, B-O-L-D-E-R, is just having more bravery and acting more on impulse. And boulder, B-O-U-L-D-E-R, is the rock. Okay? So let me just read through this, and I'm going to highlight the ones that are incorrect. Princess Mary waited patiently for a brave knight to appear. This should be the K-N-I-G-H-T one, so that's why it's incorrect. She knew he was bolder than any other knight in the kingdom. So this is the wrong boulder because it should be boulder, the rock, and then knight. That's the wrong knight because we're waiting for the knight in shining armor. It needed a K. After all, he had lifted a 1,000-pound boulder to free her father. This is the wrong boulder because it needs to be the rock with a U. After lifting the boulder, that also needs a U because it's still a rock. So I'm going to highlight that in yellow. He said, "I did it for you, my dear." I don't think Princess Mary is a deer, the animal. I think he was saying that for affection, so it needed an A. So that's in yellow. Then he wrapped the boulder, wrong boulder, still needs the U for rock, in a rope and tied a knot to secure it on top of the mountain. You definitely tie a knot, K-N-O-T, with a rope. So that one's spelled incorrectly. Everyone in the kingdom thought he was a great knight. He was a great knight. So the job of a knight with a K. They were no longer afraid that they would be attacked while they slept at night. Nighttime. That's correct. They also knew they would never be hungry again. That's correct. It's knowledge. This brave knight could run fast enough. Knight. Again, we needed the job as the knight. Could run fast enough to catch all the deer that was needed to feed everyone. They're human, so I don't think they eat the deer, the person of affection, hopefully. So I think it's D-E-E-R, the animal deer. And there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, my bad. There are actually 11 words that are incorrectly misspelled. Thank you to Jazzy and Duke A for also pointing me out that there are 11. So step 1, make sure you are correcting your homophones practice. Step 2 is you are going to open this Google slide called Write Spring Poem. The directions are on this first slide. Step 1 is to open your Wednesday/Thursday Google Classroom assignment titled Plan and Brainstorm a Poem about the Spring Season. Step 2 is to use your brainstorm to write your poem on slide 3. And step 3 is to use the checklist below to make sure that you have everything you need for your poem about spring. So what I'll do now is I'm going to open my document for where I did the brainstorm. So this is my plan. Heads up, I changed my plan to reflect the winter season because I want to have a different example than the one you all are going to do. So these are my images that I thought of when I thought of winter, and then these are some of the poetic devices and the examples I used. So I'm going to actually copy this, and I'm going to paste it onto my other document.